Hi, my name is Raman Gurwal. I am part of the board of Pacific Northwest in Seattle, Washington. I'm originally a Canadian CPA, just came to Seattle a couple of months ago and now part of the ACAUS Association, working as a recruitment consultant in finance and accounting and helping out finance and accounting professionals find opportunities as well as companies find great talent. But LinkedIn is the tool that I use on a daily basis, and we're here to talk about how it can benefit the ACOS members.
Hi everyone, my name is Pranita Fernandez. I am a board member and the chapter head of the Houston chapter here at ACOS. I'm excited to be on this How to Link webinar with Ramin here, and excited to learn more about how to grow my network and explore the benefits that the LinkedIn group for ACOS offers. So Ramin, my first question was, I just accepted the invitation to join the ACOS group on LinkedIn. And what does it mean? What are the benefits that our ACOS group offers all its members?
Okay, yeah, no, great question. So, being part of the ACOS group, there are a lot of benefits from this. So, essentially, the number one would be that you will have access to all of the members that are part of this group. So, at this point, we have more than 3,000 members in the US. It's a really great way to connect with them, connect your network, as well as perhaps reach out to some of them for career advice or anything that you are at this moment, trying to connect with. It could be that perhaps you're looking to move from one city to another, and you can search up members who are in that city who you can reach out to in terms of, career advice and whatnot. Another great benefit of being part of this group is that there's really great content, information that we share, whether it is on industry, whether it is on international, for international CPAs, you can have access to that. We do post networking sessions there as well. A lot of educational offering information, any sort of information that might be affecting your international CPA designation where you are at the moment, anything that could be having an impact on your career, whether it is based on industry information. So there's a lot of great intel in the group. Another great thing is that you can actually start a conversation with the group. So essentially what you do is click on the start a conversation and post anything that you might be trying to gather information on. And at the end of the day, of course, it is a community involvement, so you have access to a lot of members and a lot of content, which can essentially broaden your network.
Awesome. So it's literally just like a community and a network at your fingertips. That's so great.
Exactly.
So I can see that there's over 3,000 members. How do I guess, start connecting with them? How do I know who they are? And how can I guess, just figure out ways to connect with them?
Yeah, so there are two ways that you can do that. So you can connect with members in the ACOS group module or platform. So there, what you do is that on the right hand side under about this group, you'll see all the members, and you can click on the number that's showing up. So you click on that number and it will give you a list of all the members that are part of the ACOS group. So essentially there are two ways of connecting. One, you can connect it through the group. Once you click on the number, you will get access to the list. You can click on each individual and click on view profile, and where you have that snippet of their profile, you click on their actual profile and connect with them that way. Another great way to connect with ACOS, this is a sort of a lengthy process where you're not able to search within, but if you have the time, you can connect with each member. But another really great way to connect with the network is that you click on, you go back to the actual LinkedIn module. So you click on back to linkedin.com, and you click on the search icon. Once you do that, it will automatically ask whether you're searching for people, jobs, or posts. In this case, you're searching for people, so you click on people and click on all filters. This is where you're able to sort of use various different search engines to click the network that you're trying to connect with. So perhaps, let's say hypothetically, you're currently in Seattle. So what you can do is you can click by location, you can click Greater Seattle area. You can go by schools, which is actually a really great way to connect with the member. So if you are from a CPA Canada Association institution, you click on CPA Canada. If it is that you are from Ireland or Scotland or Australia, you can simply just search up the actual home institution. So you can click on those. You can also go by connections of. So whether it is that perhaps you know somebody in your network who is an ACAUS member who's from, let's say CPA Canada, you can search their connections as well. And you can connect by industry. Let's say that you're trying to find opportunities in the, in Big Four institution or a certain industry. So you can go by accounting, you can go by IT, you can go by, retail. And then once you have sort of selected your criteria, you can click on apply, and then you will get a list of individuals that you can connect with. And you can play around with this. You can, maybe perhaps you clicked on it, you only got one search. You can go back again. You don't need to clear all of the searches. You can simply just go back to the filtering system and then make changes there and restart your search.
Okay, great. And how do I go about adding like more people to the group? I can see that there's already members here, but what if I know other CAs or CPAs who would want to join the group as well?
Yeah, that's a really great question because that's essentially what we want to do, right? As a group member, because it has we get so much information and value from it. We want to make sure that we continue to keep expanding our network because that's what essentially going to provide that community involvement and ensure that we're all getting access to the right connections as well as to the right opportunities. So what you can do is you can simply, when you're in the ACOS group, you can actually copy the link, the URL for that group. It is just like if you're ever sharing somebody's profile with, with someone of your connections, you copy their URL link. So you copy the URL link, and then whoever you are having a communication with, whether it is through LinkedIn, you're sending them a message or you're sending them an email, you can simply say, hey, so and so, there's this ACOS group. You can share content, you can view content, you can have access to networking opportunities as well as all the members that are part of this group. Really great benefit. Here's a link, and they can simply click on that link and become a member.
All right, awesome. And Raman, are there any other like different type of are there any other different kind of searches and benefits, like other tools for LinkedIn that I can utilize maybe to any other features that I can access to basically add to the ACOS group as well?
Yeah, so, well, one of the benefits of, ACOS, being in the ACOS member is that when you click on the members, um, within the group, as you will see that when you hover over somebody's profile, you'll see that some of them might be first connections, some of them would be second connection, sorry. So this is a little different. The when you click on the members and the list that you get, it's a little different list that you will get if you're searching on your own. On LinkedIn, actual, the normal module, which essentially what it does is that it'll always give you access to your first connections and then your second connections and then your third connections and so on. But in this case, it's kind of all over the place. But what is a really great, so you may click on the first and you'll see, okay, there's a second connection. What's a really great tool here is that you can actually message them directly without even being connected with them. So sometimes, what ends up happening is we connect with a lot of people on LinkedIn, but they might not even know that we're connecting with them because they don't check their notifications. But if you are trying to get hold of somebody and want to make sure that they get your message right away, and it lands in their inbox, LinkedIn inbox, you can directly message them. So which is a really great way to connect with people, as well as in the ACOS group, you can actually start a conversation. I know that we kind of mentioned that in as a benefit, but one of the great things is that that's where you can put a URL. You can start a conversation, perhaps. You and your company is hosting a certain networking session, or whether it is that you're trying to share content that might be really useful to the ACOS members. You can simply post that. It'll be accessible to all of the members, and they can start responding to you. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to get your green card, right, and how to get sponsorship, which is really important to all of us. I know it's just really important to me as an ACOS member here. So, or perhaps it is that your role is ending and you want to see what opportunities exist out there. So it's a really great tool to engage with the community.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing all those benefits and features with me. This was really, really helpful. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I forgot to mention just one thing, but within the ACOS group, what you can do is there's on the top right corner is the search engine. It says search. So perhaps you want to, look something up, but then you can easily just input keywords and it will provide you, information based on that, whether it is networking session, whether it is content, whether it is members. So that's another great tool.
Okay, so I can like look for maybe subgroups or just see if there's any conversations and things that maybe cover Houston or Texas or something like that, and I can like access those posts and information in the group. That's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
Also, I think if the premium upgrade feature on LinkedIn, if we would have access to that, we probably could have a much wider pool of people to like look up and connect with.
Yeah, so when you're on LinkedIn, they obviously give you the basic feature which comes free, and you're able to view profiles, or you're able to connect with people. It is a little limited though, because basic versus premium, obviously there is a cost to the premium. I think it is around $69 or $60 a month, but you can also pay it as a bundle, which gives you a discounted amount. The benefit is great, especially if you're trying to connect and broaden your LinkedIn connections as well as your brand on LinkedIn. Basic limits in terms of who you can connect with, how many connects you can have, what searches you can do, and premium offers you to access a broader range of network, connect with more individuals, as well as be able to get premium features in terms of in-mails and sending out direct messages, which is really great. And if that is something that you need to look into and see if that's a benefit, I would highly suggest it. But one of the great things, like I said, with the ACOS member is that being part of the group, you don't need to worry about in-mails or anything like that. You can actually directly message people and it'll go to their inbox, which is a really great feature to have.
Okay. Thanks so much, Roman.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was really great speaking with you, Pranita. Any other questions you may have?
I think we're good for now. I'll be busy adding people and connecting with a wider network now, and hopefully get to connect with a lot of new people through ACOS. So thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. I would highly suggest being active on LinkedIn and connecting with the ACOS community. As a recruiter who uses LinkedIn all the time, even when I search up somebody's profile, the person that's going to come up as on the first page is going to be individuals who are connected with a lot of my connections. So if you want to be somebody who comes up in the search engine, whether it's an internal recruiter in a company looking for you, or whether somebody in the community searching for you, you want to make sure that you're active on LinkedIn. You want to make sure that you're connected with a lot of individuals. So I would highly suggest connecting with other ACOS members and getting ACOS members to connect with or being part of the ACOS group, because the broader that we can get our network, the better opportunities and the better connections we will have. And it's a really great way to just ensure that you are, the key individuals who's popping up in other people's searches, because even though you might not be looking at the moment or you might not see a benefit, but eventually at some point in your career life, you would want to, it is going to be useful. So you want to just be proactive about it.
All right, great. And if anyone out there has any questions, please feel free to reach out on LinkedIn to Raman Grewal or to me, Pranita Fernandez. or to our admin and executive director at ACAUS, Sasha Carlson, and one of us will be more than happy to get you connected and set up. Yeah, so this was our little webinar on how to link via LinkedIn. We hope you guys found it useful, and we look forward to catching you in other videos like this in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.